All right, peace, peace. What up? First and foremost, hopefully the Most High in your house shall blessing your day. By His mercies, you aren't consumed. We're alive in the Most High in your house shall's body, and two are naturally alive, man. I just want first and foremost, man. Hopefully your brothers and sisters doing well. Hopefully the Most High in your house shall, is increasing y'all, faith, obedience and knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. Even those that's kind of struggling right now, this just don't like second nature said, man. Don't let the sins weigh you down, man, or like that or your flaws or things that nature, the things that you're struggling with weigh you down, man. Because it's a constant race, man. Honestly, man, it's like in sprint marathon, man. But it's constantly, man. It's gonna be trials and tribulations, But yeah, that leads me to say trials and tribulations and the guardrails, in like one in your walk, because like Acts 14:22 goes into much tribulation comes the kingdom inwardly, then the physical kingdom, but also too just in life. But with that though, you're not forsaken, which leads me to what we're gonna talk about, man. Because one, so I mean going into this, man, because you know what, it's crazy. All praise to Most High your house, how things come full circle. Because a few weeks ago, I was actually going to do this. No, like what was it? Because I was meditating on the this Jonah thing, like and where's it at? Yeah, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, I probably okay. I probably didn't. Let's see. I think I did remember. I remember writing it down. But yeah, man. Okay, even if I didn't write it down, I was still meditating and thinking about it. But But I was still thinking about like even the thing with in Jonah and how you just pretty much not forsaken, man. And because when Jonah was in the sea, of course that lines up with the testimony and the witness of Yahushua, the gospel. But I was just thinking about it as well. Okay, I probably didn't write it down because I'm looking forward to see if I write it down. But okay, that's not an important. It's important right now, but not that important right now. But I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about songs. But ironically enough, man, I was playing like a little after school job I'm at today. I was playing like Hangman with one of my students, and one of the other students. I'm gonna say his name because his name is David, man. So we was playing Hangman, and like ironically, wow, we're playing Hangman. His name is David, and the son of David. I'm just wow, this is crazy. Now I'm thinking about it, putting all this together. All praise the Most High house shot, but we was playing Hangman, and his name was his word was pretty much it was forsaken, man. That leads me to this, man. Pretty much how you're not forsaken, man. Like honestly, and he kept saying, "Mr. Omar, you'll know this one." And I was just like thinking about I couldn't get it. Like half some of the numbers that me and my other students we did was right, but like the other ones like we couldn't get, man. That's why it's the word says don't despise the little ones, man. So yeah. So the word was forsaken, man. But I just want to get into this in Jonah, how and I was thinking about this in Jonah and and in Psalms 139, how Jonah's pretty much not going to be forsaken, man. Because let's just get this in Jonah real quick, man. Because you know what? Let's just grab Sirach too. Then the offer Jerem principle. Let's go there, man. Then we're gonna go into it, man. Because going into everything we're going into. Ecclesiastes also knows Sirach to the 2 verse 10. It says, "Look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in the Lord, which is everlasting strength, and was confounded, or any abide in his fear and was forsaken? On whom did he ever despise who called upon him?" So yeah, exactly, man. So let's grab this in Deuteronomy real quick. 31 and 6. It says, be strong, yep, and be of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he that is do go with thee, and he will not fail thee nor forsake thee. So yeah, man, exactly, man. That's that like Psalm 16:2 and 8 says, trust in him at all times. So man, let's go into this, man. Because it's crazy that he did this, and now I wasn't even thinking about his name is David. Then the son of David, who was playing Hangman, and how shall I hanged on a tree or the cross. This is crazy, man. But anyway, man, let's grab just in Jonah, because Jonah chapter 1 verse um uh 15. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh yeah, and this also lines up with Yahushua when he was sleeping on the ship as well. But we're gonna go into this. We're gonna just go into verse 15 real quick. It says, uh so Jonah took up. So they took up Jonah and cast him forth into the sea, and the sea ceased from her raging. So yeah, exactly, man. But also that lines up with Yahushua and pretty much testimony wise. But let's go to Psalms real quick, man, because why? Then read on. Let's read on to verse 17 says, "Then the men feared the Lord exceedingly, and offered sacrifice unto the Lord, and made vows, and now the Lord had prepared a fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly for 3 days and 3 nights." Of course, Yahushua mentioned that. Already know the resurrection, but death and resurrection. But yeah, let's get this in Psalms real quick, man, because even in the sea, right, he wasn't forsaken. Why? But because we're gonna get this right. We're gonna get why he wasn't. Psalm chapter 139 verse uh 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 9. Well, 8 was verse 8. "If I ascend into heaven, thou art there. If I behold my bed in hell, yep, but thou behold, thou art there. If I take wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea." So see, that's how he wasn't forsaken, because Most High, even in the deepest depth, what's crazy? I was watching the James Cameron movie, The Abyss, classic movie, man. Like James Cameron, same that did, the Terminator, the Avatar, the Abyss, and things of nature, and other things. Who else did James Cameron do? Yeah, but he did all his movies, and legendary director. But even in the movie, man, it goes into the deep sea, man. Even in the deep sea, man. How dark it is in the sea, man. But the Most High House says, "Listen, what I dwell there." So that's just is what it is, man. So yeah, even even Paul when he was stuck at sea, man. Imagine that, man. How dark it is at night when his shipwreck, when he's stuck at sea. How it is at night, but he still had faith, because he knew what the Most High House is still there, man. Honestly, man, that's just crazy, man. Because that's even that's a kind of low key dangerous job though. Think about a whole marine biologist and things of that nature, man. You know how it is. Because me, I worked with animals before, man. But majority of the time, I never worked with in the aquarium though. I worked in a zoo and other places out, and I've been on farms and stuff of that nature. But working in something like that, we're seeing how that's just that's a different thing right there. But anyway, yeah, man, let's get to Psalms 139 and verse 9 real quick. "If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the othermost parts of the sea." So, yeah. So that's why when Jonah's cast in the sea, he was here, that's that job. Job chapter 5 and 22 real quick, man. That's why he wasn't forsaken, man. Even in the midst of this, because even in the midst of him not doing what the Lord told him to do, man. That's all God say, "By his mercies you are consumed," man. So, yeah, man, and also too with Jonah, man, you gotta understand this with Jonah too. There's this thing as well, man. Because even Nahum calls Nineveh the bloody city. So that's like me going into that's like the Most High Yahshua telling one of you brothers, or me or any other brother, example, go those that live in Philly, go to Kensington, something like that, and go. And not saying this, there actually have been brothers doing that, but go to Kensington and give the word there, or go to worst parts, illest parts of North Philly, West Philly, or y'all brothers out on the West Coast, go in the middle of where gang territory, or y'all brothers in Chicago, or where all over, man. Go to O Block or something. Go there to preach a word, man, and get on these people, telling them to repent, or and there's actually brothers that do that. Go to the go to illest parts of hood, wherever you at, get illest parts of Baltimore, or Buffalo, or Cincinnati, or Philly, or any borough in the New York, or Yonkers, or L.A., Oakland, California, Sacramento, San Diego, Cleveland, will go to the worst parts of there, and preach the word, man. So yeah, that's kind of why. So Jonah thing was like, yeah, man. Then here's the thing too. We gotta realize these were regular people at the end of the day as well. These are holy men, holy people, like righteous men and women. But these are still people as well. But here's why Jonah wasn't you know um forsaken as well. It says at the destruction of famine thou shalt laugh, neither thou shalt be afraid when the beasts of the earth. So yeah, and this is talking about other nations, but also too talking about animals as well. It says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. So yeah, man, that's why he had to he had the fish or the fish swallow him up. Some say it's a whale, some say fish, but whale is just another term for fish. But we don't know. He just had whatever creature most on Yahusha had to swallow Jonah up, yeah, just and that's just is what it is, though, man. So yeah, man, that's it. But that's all part of not being forsaken, man. So yeah, man. And one, you can't forsake the Most High Yahusha, and He won't forsake you, man. So that's just crazy because I was looking at Jeremiah 2:11. It says, "Has any other nation changed their gods?" No, they haven't, like, pretty much, but we did, man, pretty much. But that means it's stuff that we did, man. Like honestly, man, it wasn't him because he says him and Yahusha, they changed not, man. Like Malachi, Hebrews, man, they changed not. So we did, like it's like DMX on Exxon, right there you meet him. And when the beginning, X is praying, like, what did I do to make you so upset with me? And the Most High, well, DMX, he says it like, and the Most High says in the song, or DMX saying it as the Most High said, no, it was you that walked away and forsake my ways, man. It was you that did that, man. And that's Hosea 13:9. Like, Israel, we brought this on ourselves, man. So, our people brought this on themselves, man. So, honestly, man. So, yeah, man. So, but hopefully this is, edifying, man. Hopefully, Most High in your house, God bless you all day. So, peace.